Hey guys, it's been Courtney again. I'm gonna do a quick edit with you guys today. I'm doing this like at 11 at night, so I gotta be quiet again. But yeah, I'm gonna be on my phone, and we're gonna go into Lightroom, and I have this like set up for you guys. Um, so I have this folder, um, tutorials just for you guys. And today we're going to be coming up with this aesthetic grunge look. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be really exciting for you guys. Like, I love this look. Like, just look. Oh my god. So aesthetic. So that's the final version. It might not look exactly like it, but we're going to do the same principle. So we're going to use this one, but let's actually go somewhere else. Let's try this one first and see if we can get like the similar look. Um, so I'm going to go into the, where is it? The curves adjustment. Where is it? Oh my god, it's like 5 buttons. I can't even find it. um, oh, it's in light. I always forget that. Okay, so light and then curve. And then I'm going to go to the alpha channel, which is this button right here on the very right. You guys can't see it, it's like right there. But, so I'm going to click on the alpha channel and I'm going to bring down these blacks because we're going for this like dark feed, you know, that Instagram vibe. You know what I mean. So we're going like dark vibe, and then we're going to bring these highlights up a little. And then we're just going to bring the overall, like, tone more dark, because that's how I like it. So I'm going to bring it down a little more until you see, like, what looks okay. I'm going to bring this up a little. And then I'm going to, like, go into this red channel, and these adjustments are going to be very minimal, because I don't want to, like, everything, like, there's a balance, you know. It has to be all balanced. So I'm going to bring this down a little. Like, I already did it way too much, but whatever. We'll fix it. It's a process. Okay, so I'm going to move this one up a little too. I'm just going to perfect this. This isn't going to be like, I'm trying. Like, I want it to be good, but like at the same time, it's a tutorial, so the struggle. Okay, so I'm going to make this like a little brighter, a little more green, and then that, and then make the blue channel a little bit darker, and then a little bit lighter. And I just compare these. So these are all pretty similar. I mean, they don't have to be perfect. I mean, it's never perfect. And then usually the, what's it called? The contrast, or what's it called? It's called something like, what's it called? I don't know. But like the RGB, oh, it's the RGB curve, like the actual, all the colors. I usually don't do those because it really varies on what photo you're doing. But the thing I like about the alpha channel is that it like works on pretty much every photo. So I value that more than the usual S-curve done in the RGB channel. So we're gonna click done on that. And I usually don't mess with like the light channels like that often because I usually try to get it exposed in camera pretty well, but you can always like fix this and like make it different. So that's always an option. But I want to do some like color because like actually effects, sorry, I get it all messed up. I usually edit on the computer, but this clarity right here, I like to up it up a little, especially for like aesthetic grunge, you know, you always have to up that clarity. Typically I don't, especially for portraits, you don't want to usually bump the clarity because it can have like, bring up blemishes and stuff. And then I'm also going to bring up the haze a little to make it like darker. Anyway, this is like just for aesthetics, not like perfection, you know. And then I also like to bring the vignetting a little darker to make it more dramatic. You can mess with the feathering and stuff, but I don't care. And then grain. You always want that grain for these aesthetics. So bring up the grain, girl. Bring up the grain. And then detail. Sharpening, I'll just leave it the same. I don't want to go like too high or too low. Like, I don't know. You do you. Like, I don't care. So I'm going to go to optics. I'm just going to remove all these lens corrections and stuff. And then back to the effects channel, I want to do some split toning, which I mentioned earlier. So split toning is like really important because it really like gives the tone to the photo. Like it gives it more characteristics. So in the other case of the other photo, I used, let me see, I'm on my computer too. I used like a more teal hue for the highlights. So like something like this. I brought it down way more. Like that. And then for the shadows, I made it more like a reddish, like pinkish tone. So I'm just going dramatic to see like what looks good to me. So like right in here. Perfect. And then I'm gonna bring these highlights. I like to leave the highlights a little bit above the shadows because shadows are like usually a lot of the image, so it can like make the whole, it can kind of overtake the photo, especially with like adding color to the shadows. So I like to do that. And then the balance. This balance is really important because it's like balancing it out. Because if it was like this and the photo is mostly like shadows, it will just look like that. And sometimes you want to get those highlights, so always change the balance. So I'm gonna like see, and like I get those like that highlight in there, and that looks kind of aesthetic, but like yeah, you gotta like balance it out perfectly for that aesthetic grunge look. And it's okay, I guess. Like it's never perfect, but yeah, I kind of like that for what we're doing for this aesthetic grunge. So after that, let's go to the light again. And this is like when I start like adjusting all these like different tones and stuff. So, I mean, the different like exposure and etc. So, I feel like this photo is maybe like a little too dark. And I'm just gonna like brighten it up a little. And then add some contrast, or maybe like desaturate the contrast a little. Because I kind of like that like faded look. But not too faded, you know? And then highlights, I'm gonna like, maybe bring these up actually. No, I'm gonna bring them down, and I'll bring up the lights. And then bring the shadows like down, and the blacks down, definitely. Maybe the shadows up, and then the blacks down. So that's like kind of how you do like a beginner like phase of it. And you can always go back and like edit this. And, oh yeah, and the color temperature is also important. Like if it's more warm, it's gonna look more like that. But if it's more cold, it like affects the temperature. So like depends like what type of mood you're going for again. Same with tint. But I'm gonna do like as shot because that usually is like I kind of like that. So oops, start this app. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave that there. Yeah, I mean, there's not like that much to do. I mean, we can take it before and then after. So we did do a lot. I mean, it's not like we didn't do anything. But let's move to another photo. So this one is a really good one. I just love the TVs and everything. It's so aesthetics. Come on, guys, like yeah, aesthetic. So I'm gonna just like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna click auto because I'm that girl. I'm that girl that clicks auto. Get on my level. So I'm gonna bring up the clarity because I really like this like clarity. And dehaze again, I'm gonna bring it down. And then vignetting, I might bring some more vignetting into the scene. And then I already did all like the auto stuff. But really, guys, like where all the magic happens is in the alpha channel tone curve. Like I don't know like why everyone like bashes on it and shit. Like oops. But like, it's not that bad, and it really can control the photo. Like, you guys, you need to know to control the photo. Like, it has to look good, and it all happens in the alpha channel. So watch. So I'm really gonna like bring this down, bring this up. I'm gonna try bringing this up this time, and then bringing those highlights. I might crush the highlights. And then, oh, these sliders are really helpful too at the bottom, because you can like change all this. You can like change like how dark you want it to get and stuff, so I like that. And then I'm gonna go for this like bluish like film look. So I'm just gonna like bring this down a little, bring this up a little bit, kind of like that. And then I'm gonna like bring some more purple into it. I don't really like the green. Like I guess green's okay, but I like more bluish purple than green. No offense to people that like green. And then blue. Okay, I want a lot of this like blue. So I'm gonna bring this up and then bring this down. So you get this like really film look. And then the alpha channel's done, and then this we're gonna leave. So okay, done. And then we're gonna go to the effects again and split tone. And this is like where some cool stuff can happen too. So I'm gonna go to this like weird, like this color, like this weird color. And I'm just doing it dramatic to see like what I want. I'm gonna get this like weird purple looking stuff, like that. This already looks pretty cool for like, I don't know, like a vaporwave or something. But I'm just gonna bring this down, the saturation, and then I'm gonna like balance this. So I think like I really like this blue, but it's too much. Like somewhere around there, maybe lessens more. Yeah, because you can like really do a lot. So I kind of like that. Like I want to keep it like natural, but like it needs some makeup, you know. So I'm gonna do that, and I like before again after. I think that's pretty good. And then detail, I'm gonna well, fun fact: if you guys like want to sharpen something, but you don't want to sharpen everything, you can always do this masking option, which like make basically like how do I see it? Yeah, look, if you okay, fun fact. Yeah. Yeah, so like look, if you like look, you can like see like basically when it's on 0, it's sharpening everything in the image. But when it's showing the white, that's what it's making sharp. And what's black isn't getting sharp. And gray is like kind of getting sharp. So if you mask it all the way, it's only like some things that are getting sharp. Like look at all these like thin lines. That's what you want. You don't want everything to be sharp because it will look really fake. And you don't want that. Like it'll look like those like, what are those things called? Those like those recorder things. Those like old recorders. HDR. No. It's what's it called? VHS cam. That's it. It'll look like one of those, which you can want, I guess. It really depends. It's like an artist. You get to pick what you want. But I feel like this, it's not the case to use that because we're like just creating a dark grunge vibe, not VHS tape. That's for another video. Let me guys know if you want that. So I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go back into the light, and I'm gonna like bring up these shadows a little, the blacks, because I think that's like a little too dark. Like that's way too dark. So I'm gonna like bring it up a little, bring up some shadows, and then maybe like bring up the contrast just a little. And then exposure, you can make it like that, I guess, or I don't know. I kind of like that. Okay, but I'm gonna take in this really cool app after this. So I'm gonna click this. Oops, not that. This button, the share button, and save to camera roll maximum, of course, because we like good quality at this channel. Yes, girl, we love good quality. No fake bitches here. Okay, so it's a rendering. Taking forever. Alright, guys. So like once this renders, okay, we're gonna go into this app that I love. It's called, sorry if I said this wrong, but I think it's pronounced Kira Plus. But like basically you open the app, it's gonna show my screen or me. Okay. So I love this app because all these like influencers use it. And I find it really cool. So I'm gonna go to all photos, click on this one that we just did. And you can like create such cool stuff. Like you can create these like glowing stars. It's how like a lot of celebrities like Paris Hilton and a bunch of other cool people, like they put it on their stories, and you can like do so much cool stuff with this app. So I'm just gonna do like and like you click this button and you can like pick how much like stars you want. So like I'm probably, and you can like save it as a video and stuff too. But I'm just gonna do a photo. So I'm gonna do like probably, what's that? Oh, that's way too much. You gotta like somewhere like there, maybe a little less. And like honestly, like you can do so much stuff. Like this is just like a really quick tutorial. Like the possibilities are endless, and like I really encourage you guys to like not just follow my word and just slap a preset on there, because that really triggers me, first of all. And second of all, you're not really like training yourself to think in new ways, which is always such an important part of learning and becoming an artist, is learning and self-development. Like that's how you find your style, and it's really about that. Like you can't just like copy someone, like you can copy someone else's style, but don't like say it's your own, you know, because that's kind of messed up. But you should like copy other people's styles, see what they did, and don't just copy one person, like copy tons of people. And then like from that, like see information from those like adjustments and see what they do to alter an image, and then just learn from it. I mean, that's like the best thing that you can do. That's better than, that's how you learn. You just try things, you fail. It's not fun sometimes, but in the end, it's definitely worth it. So, yeah, enough ranting about that. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go with this. I'm just gonna go with Kira, save photo. Okay, so I have the photo. And then, ooh, oh guys, I have so much stuff to show you. So wait, we can go like here. I love this app too. Oh my god, I can't. So this one's called like Seoul Korea. It's like an analog thing. I hope my phone didn't just stop recording because it just unplugged. Okay, well, I don't know. Film, Seoul. And then I went to this photo icon, and I went to all of our recent photos, and I clicked on the photo that we edited, click select, and then I added some like cool filters. So I really like this one, but I'm gonna tone it down like a lot. And then yeah, I really like that. Or no, wait, this is a wrong photo, sorry guys. That was the one I edited. I meant to click on this one. Yeah, that's the one I meant to click on. So this is what it looked like before, like right where we were. So then I clicked on this filter because I kind of liked it, and then I like adjusted the opacity of the filter. Yes, okay, so then I saved it, which is the save button. Save the camera roll, okay. And then I went to this really cool app that I don't think a lot of people know about, but it's called Artist. And you have like tons of cool filters to choose from. So yes, so I'm gonna add a new one and add the photo that we just did. And they have like a ton of cool filters as well, but we're not gonna use any of them right now for this tutorial. And then I'm gonna go to the film, which is really cool because like you can do so much with this. Like, oh my god, just look at this. So I really like this. Let's do something like really cool and fun. So let's do like that. Ooh, yes. What about this one? Kind of like that one. They're all really cool. But I think that one's kind of cool. I don't know. That one's also cool. Let's say we do this one. And then we click on the arrow. And yes, girl, we just finished our photo. Let's go check it out. Yes, queen, look at this. That is just like aesthetic. Oops. That is literally just aesthetic right there. Look at that, on point. So that's how to like edit like a really quick like aesthetic post for like Instagram or something. Make it dark and grungy, then add some filters, add some dust. And yeah, like, I'm like so sorry guys that like my phone crashed or whatever. Like that was the most ridiculous thing. Like, it just really bothered me. So I'll get over it. But until then, I hope you guys like this video and subscribe and comment what you want me to do. If you have like any criticism or whatever, like throw it at me, because like I want to like improve and get better for you guys, because you guys mean a lot to me. Anyway, there's like not many of you, but I'm hoping that there will be soon. So yeah, maybe we can all just work on stuff, and it's a process. Like if this is like kind of hard for you, it's totally okay, because when I first started, oh my god, when I first started, I had the worst photos ever. Like, oh my god, I can't even, like, let me show you some. Okay, I have these like photos from so long ago in here. Look, this is my first photo, okay? I took it of my mom, and like, it's okay. I mean, it's just like not that good. It's just like a photo. But then as I got along further and further, I got better. And like, this is when I was like in Italy. Like, I never took photos ever before this. And like, look at this. Like, they just keep getting better as you go along. And like, still, like, this one's not that good. Like, what? But then like, I got further and further and further. Look at this. And then I went to New York. And look at this. This is an amazing photo. Like, yes. So I took that, and then I was like going through my emo phase, y'all. Don't be hating on me on my emo phase. And then, yeah, I mean, it really was just like a lot of practice and getting better at what I did. And yeah, that was like when I was copying Instagram people. Like, oh my god, cringe. But yeah, like, and then that's on my sister. And then I showed you guys this like tutorial when I did that shoot. That was a long time ago. Yeah, and then like I did that, and then I took this of my sister, like, and then I did this cover for my school, and I won. Yeah, it was really cool. And I was just, but the only reason why like I won is because I kept going at it. I didn't stop, because if you stop, you're not learning, and that's how you get better, is learning, giving it, like, losing, like, feeling like you are a horrible artist is a good sign, because it means that you're learning and you've made a really bad mistake. But it's the choice and the willingness to move forward and learn from your mistakes is what makes all the difference. So yeah, and I hope you guys really like this video, because I was really like trying to post again because I felt bad that you guys weren't here. That's a good one. But yeah, I was like, oh my god, yes. Working so hard for you guys, because I know how annoying it is when like you have like a YouTuber and they like never post. It's like, why am I even subscribed to this guy? So get me, girl. I know the struggle. So now I'm gonna go edit this video and hopefully it's not like really like, hopefully this recorded. That's all I'm hoping for, actually. Like, oh God. Okay, yeah, back to the subscribing stuff. So I hope you guys subscribe and leave something in the comments because I'd really like to hear your opinion. Anyway, like, I'm willing to listen to all of y'all's opinion, whether it's good or bad, and I just want to know what you guys think of this video, and I hope that you guys learned something because that is the most important thing, because that's why you're watching this video, to learn stuff, and that's half the battle. You guys are willing to learn stuff, so thank you. Peace out, guys.